So these are some connectors that I found, and they are waterproof sealed connectors that are chassis mount. So I'll drill a hole in the side of this Pelican box and put them right through. So these Cat 5 pass-throughs are they just you drill a 1-inch hole and you slide it in and then tighten it up right on the box, and then you'll have a Cat 5. Comes with a cap with an O-ring, and so when I'm not using it, I can seal it up, and so that's what will be sticking out of the box. Got a little retention chain here to hang onto the cap when I do have a plug. Now I do have shrouds that go over that go on the Cat 5 connectors on the cable, so I will have the cables permanently built, and so they'll be dedicated to this setup, and they'll actually screw on as well, so that connection will also be waterproof even when I have the RJ45 connected in. It'll look similar to this, where it'll be plugged in over top of that, and so you have a sealed connection. I'll have multiples of these. I'll have one for each port coming out. I'll have one for two for nodes, and then I'll have probably 3 or 4 for just different devices that we could hook up, cameras, laptops, what have you, and then I'll have one for a WAN. So that way we can have this near the node, or we could have it inside, and then we're not worried about the waterproof, but that way we can do that. So they come in a little package like this. They're not cheap. They're about $8 a piece, so but I think it'll work out really well. This is my plan for the 110. Not very high voltage, but it's good enough. We don't need a lot of power for just powering these power injectors and the switch. So we're going to take an extension cord, and this is a chassis mount 3-pin power connector. This is what it's designed for. It's designed for a marine environment, and we'll solder our neutral, hot, and our ground right on there, and then this will get actually I'll use some bolts right to the side of the Pelican case, and then this is the if I can get it apart here, this is the connector that will go on the end of the extension cord that'll be dedicated to this box. And so we assemble this all together, and it'll just be a 1/4 turn lock right on to the chassis. And then this has got a cap as well, so when it's not in use, it's all sealed up and watertight, so that way no moisture or anything gets in there. So it'll all be set up real nice, and we'll definitely have to do another video when we get this all put together.